Hey guys, it's Josephine from Joe's Jersey Journals. I have a bit of a mess on a mess on my desk. Um, so this video is kind of hard for me right now because I'm going through some emotions. I finished this journal a couple of days ago, but we have, I don't know, I know a lot of people are probably going to say it's just a dog. But my 6-year-old pug was diagnosed a month ago with pug encephalitis. And I didn't really know what it was until I did the research. So there's some stages and some things that they try to help her with, but unfortunately, it got the best of her, and the family and I decided to say goodbye humanely and put her to sleep before she began the seizing part, because as the disease progresses, they begin to have really severely bad seizures, and encephalitis attacks the brain stem, so everything shuts down, her capability to walk, stand, eat, and we didn't want to, drag that out for her. Once we saw her losing the ability to stand, it became difficult, because then we knew that the next stage was going to be the seizures. So we woke up yesterday morning, I believe it was, and 3:30 in the morning, I heard a crash. She had fallen into a door, and pugs are not big. She was about 12, 13 pounds. She was good weight, but she was unable to stand. She couldn't. Her head she couldn't keep her head up. It was really, really hard for us, but I'm trying to keep my brain occupied. I said I wasn't gonna even attempt to do a flip through, but I need some kind of a distraction. So I did pretty good with this journal. Where are my notes? I wrote my notes. So this journal is mostly of the Romantic Roses and Vintage Collage by Vintage Joy Design. I believe her first name is Astrid. I follow her on Instagram. She does amazing work as it is. And then her digitals, I think, are... Hi, kitty. Her digitals are so beautiful. So this traveler size notebook definitely is... it has a couple of other things in it, bits and pieces, but it mostly consists of the Romantic Roses and Vintage Collage, again by Vintage Joy Design. It's 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. There's one signature, and there's over 58 pages front to back. And I think I actually used I think I used a part of a kit called Lace from Junk Journal Kit Collage. I don't remember the name. I think it was Len Artie Studio, or if I'm saying it right. And then I have a couple of tags in here from Artie Mays and some from Tracy Fox. It's just, my brain is not good. But I'm going to do this today because I want you guys to see this before I put it in my shop. Well, I'm putting it in my shop probably later today, but I wanted to show you. So this is an altered envelope. I covered the open part. I don't know why. I just did. And then I decorated it with some lace and some tags and some seam binding. And then some butterflies here, some more lace, some muslin here. I left this piece. I made this little piece with the pocket from the lace and the muslin, just for a little tiny tag. And then I put some tags on the inside of that envelope. So this is all from the same kit. And then I just made this tiny little booklet. I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna get through this. I sewed some of the pages together. I made a pocket here. I don't remember the kit where this pocket came from, but then I stuffed it full of goodies. And this is another part of I don't think this is Astrid's kit. I believe this is that other journal shop, junk journal. I believe it's Lace junk journal kit. This tag came in a package that I purchased from Michelle Scott's, one of her sales, because she has live sales, great sales, and she gets rid of a lot of goodie stuff. This is definitely one of those inspirational quotes from Artie Mays. And this tag came in my personal journal that I purchased. What is it, kitty? From the Purple Cottage Craft from Abby. I believe this was in my kit, my journal as well. And some of these things, I scan them and then I use the originals. So that's an original. And I'm gonna try not to talk too much. I'm just gonna do a flip through. I actually should just upload this flip through to music. And just so you guys know, when I've gotten more comfortable talking on camera, making my flip throughs, but whenever something is going on at home and I want to do a flip through and I hear it in my voice that I sound off, I usually will just upload my video to music. But I do enjoy uploading my video and telling you what I've got, what I use, whose kits I've used. This is I've had this for a while. I believe this was from I'm gonna guess and say Grandma's Attic. I don't remember very well. There's a large tag. I sew most of my tags. That's another page from the Vintage Joy Design kit. Beautiful, beautiful kit. Oh, it's just so pretty. And then I made this pocket here. Used a book page and then I just decorated it. It's a tag. A journal on the back of the tag. Same for this one. And this one I just left the card on cardstock. I didn't sew it and back it to anything. It's another page from the kit. And I just put some of the pom-pom trim on some of the pages. This is a vintage page out of a very old Bible that I've had, my personal Bible that I've had since I was a very little girl. I think I've said that in some other videos, because once in a while I'll take a page or two, because I don't use the Bible anymore. She's just sitting there, because obviously I have a new one. This came out of a butterfly book I bought. Another page again from that kit. I really didn't want to cover these up with, putting pockets or tags or anything, because the pages are so pretty. So I just sewed around the page. This paper also purchased from Michelle Scott. This is a coffee dyed bag, coffee dyed paper. Then I made another pocket. This I believe was a large pocket out of the Lace junk journal kit, and I cut it down and made it into 2 pockets. Another one of Artie Mays tags. Get in there. I forgot, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to take off the back of that, so now it keeps getting stuck. But it gets in there. I believe this was from a different kit. This was from a different kit from Astrid's Vintage Joy Designs. I don't remember the name of that kit. Of course, I don't remember the name of the kit. I left all my threads on to give it that little grungy look. This is a little envelope. Again, part of the kit. And I just stuck a tag, random little ephemera tag in there. Sewed around it, backed it to some coffee dyed cardstock. All my paper clips are hand. I rust them all by hand because I like the rusty vintage look. I don't like the silver color. Old book page that I actually put some of my distress glue ink stain on. I made a jar of that stuff. I love it. It's great. An old to-do list. Another vintage book page. Some digital ephemera. An old book page. Some more coffee dyed papers. The center of the signature. And I don't remember why I did that. This was a digital. Instead of just folding it over so I made this little side tuck. It's a journal check that I purchased. It's a digital. They're digitals also on Etsy. And I just distressed it and stained it and spritzed it to give it a little bit of a shimmer. This is the other side of that digital ephemera. I left it there. Book page. Another old book page. Another little envelope that came with Astrid's kit. Another little ephemera tag. Back to coffee dyed paper. Oh, look at that. Ooh, yes. Look at that. Rusting. Ooh. It's a rusting old paper clip. It's falling apart. And I made another little pocket here. Postcard. Dyed it to, backed it to coffee dyed paper. Little calendar. This was part of a digital also. Lots of digitals. I don't have a lot of original ephemera, so I have to use digital ephemera. I don't remember where I got that tag. This is a potato bag that I got also from one of Michelle Scott's sales. It was the whole big potato bag, and I've been cutting it up and using it in different ways. If you'll know, this is Tracy Fox, I believe. And there's the other side of the coffee dyed bag. I made it a little grungy. There's another part of that kit. Oh, look how pretty that kit is. Oh, it's so pretty. And then the rest is just from the beginning. It's just the backs of the beginning. Another page. This one I made into a tuck here. Stuck a little envelope in there. And this envelope just has an image from a Stamperia paper pack that I purchased. I just like that image. I thought it was really pretty. And if I could get it back in there, it would be nice. And then, ooh, look at that. It's all distorted. Probably should get you another paper clip. Yeah. And then on here, I made a belly slack on the side, a belly band on the side. And I just stuck some ephemera in there. This is part of the digital, and I just did some layering and some washi tape and some images of burns. Then this came in an index thing that I had with a bunch of vintage, like, pictures. I just backed that to some coffee dyed paper, sewed around it. More room to journal on. This is just a piece of tracing paper. Some more digital ephemera. Another journaling page. Yes, Katie, I hear you. Somebody's awfully bossy today. I didn't have any more big size doilies, so I usually use these to do embellishments and decorate, but I stuck it in there. And this was a ledger that I coffee dyed. I probably forgot to tell you about that in the front. This is the other side of the envelope. Made another little pocket out of the lace and the muslin. And I just stuck these two tags in there that came with the kit. I distressed them a little bit. And then on this side, the same thing. I made a lace and muslin pocket. And then these also came with the kit. And I thought I would just distress those a little bit and leave those in here for more journaling room. And then inside is, I believe this is Astrid's also. So it's like a little file folder. I just left it empty and just put it to coffee dyed paper and sewed around that with some more journaling room. But you could very easily just take some pages, fold them up to fit, and then put two staples in there so that they hold in there. That's what I did with the front one. And that's it. And some of my butterflies, and I leave some thread behind them because, you know, when you fussy cut these butterflies, there's no way. I don't know about you, but I can't fussy cut around the antennas on them. So I just use thread to make it look like they have their antennae. Well, guys, I hope you like that, and sorry for venting, I guess, venting out my my sadness of what I'm going through, and for some reason I'm not able to tie this. I think I need a nap. A depression nap. That's all I did after we came home yesterday from the vet. I just emotionally was wiped out. I slept the day away. So I think she came out pretty cool. I like her. I think she's really pretty. I did the layering up here. There is some of the potato bag back here, then some cardstock, and then the image that I cut out from the kit, sewed around it. Some butterflies, I believe also these were in the kit, and I just put some bling on those. And that's it. I'll have her up in my shop hopefully today, if the latest by tomorrow morning. I hope you guys like this video. Again, sorry for, I just want to let you know why my energy is not so hyper like I normally am when I make my videos. So on that note, guys, have a great rest of your week. Stay safe and love your fur kids just as much as you love your human kids, because when it's their time to go, boy oh boy, it feels like a part of your family has just left you. Really does. Take care, guys. God bless.